to be able to serve the world, then we need automation and we need systemization. Without these two things, we do not have more freedom, we have less. And we do not touch more people, we touch less. One of my videos has a greater impact on the world that I produce and ship. The video I created today on my phone, I'll show you this afternoon, that I created this morning in my car, that video shipped properly has a greater impact on the world than I could in 1 year as a speaker traveling and speaking at events. Because it can touch more people. I can only be in so many places. Got it? So as I got into the game, man, I met Tony Litster here a couple of years ago. Tony was a huge trainer in the real estate world. Huge trainer, crushing millions upon millions upon millions upon millions of dollars in both his personal investments, and he was a key trainer on stage. He had crushed anything I'd done in speaking and had this entire game that imploded for him like many of us. And then I met Tony, but when I met Tony, I didn't meet Tony, I didn't get to connect with Tony until Tony was in his pit. And I was in the same place. And I knew some things he didn't know, and he knew some things I didn't know, and so we were scratching each other's back, and we're like, listen, we're both a bunch of idiots in the pit, and we have no idea how to get out, and it's kind of hard because we both want to go back to that old peak and live in this place of financial prosperity and live the world, the game, the way it was. Screw this spiritual awakening stuff. Let us go back to the money. I don't care if the wine's not real and the thing's not real. I want to just drink the wine and eat the steak, even though it's not real. I want to go back. But that time we had a lot of coach mentors who took us through the road. Tony has single-handedly, was him and Bree, his wife, came into my life and impacted my marriage, even though they didn't know they were there to impact marriages. They did it, which was the seed for the programs they've launched now. And then that time also I've noticed that Tony has an absolute insane gift for systemizing and automating. Like, he thinks through the lens of systemization and automation. When he creates, he thinks through systemization and automation. How can I do this once and then never do it again? And allow it to still touch lives and give me freedom and space and peace. Now, side note, what I've just created for you in conversation is I have created a game of theory, and I've also painted the promised land. Are you seeing this? Okay, now we're going to introduce our hero into the story. So the gentleman who touched my life in so many ways, in just amazing ways, my brother, in a big way. I've spent hours yelling at him on the phone, and he finally is in a place to yell at me, which is like really, really fun. So I'm excited about that, and I'm honored to have Tony here. And so as we do every single time here at the Mastery Mastermind,